It is 6:01, and I'd like to call this meeting to order. And if the secretary would do a roll call.
Josh Pierce,
Present.
Mark Allison. Beth Deering, present. Danny Hawkins. Jim Snyder. Jeremy Jones. Present. Mr. Barrington. And Brian Little. Said we have a form, the only absent member is Mark Allison. And Daniel. And form.
So, assume no public comments.
I think I hear something from the back.
Make a motion to approve the minutes as is, or any corrections of April the 8th, 2025.
Also motion. Wait a second.
And second.
Manager, you don't know.
Were you here for the April 8th meeting?
How do we do that, since only Josh and I were the present? He can't second.
I mean, you can second the motion.
I think you read the minutes, right? I mean, we need to be here, as long as you read the minutes and understand it.
But you weren't here then.
No, if they're right.
What would you do, Cam?
I mean,
We only have two here from back.
well, I mean, that's, I've seen that before. It's, anyone can vote to approve the minutes. They didn't have to be here. I mean, it's, I've seen people do that before, but it's not necessary.
Well, I was here, I motion to approve. Jeremy second.
Second. So all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. So make a motion to approve the minutes as is, or any changes to the May 29th, 2025 special called meeting.
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
The old business?
No, no old business.
So new business, appointment of chairman, vice chairman, and secretary.
So need a nomination for the chairman, then a second. We'll vote on that person, then we'll go to the vice chairman, do the same, and then the secretary.
I nominate Josh Pierce for chairman.
It's all those in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. But Beth is already the sitting secretary, so she can't be.
Do what? Next, you'll do the vice chairman. You'll look for a nomination for vice chairman.
And I'm assuming that what should happen is the vice chairman should be prepared to serve as chairman the next. Like, that's typically
I mean,
how that would go.
yes, but, yeah,
May
I
or may
mean,
not go that way.
it can.
Someone serving two roles.
Mm.
Can anybody be promoted?
Yeah, I mean, you make a nomination for anybody for vice chairman on the board, and then,
I nominate Beth Deering, vice chairman. Second. All those in favor?
Thanks, Josh.
The nomination for secretary.
What do we do?
You best, somebody
Anybody?
make nomination or vote?
So I was the secretary, and there's really not, you sign the minutes, you take the roll.
I handle most of
Yeah, he handled it really, you just,
minutes and drafting the minutes.
that's all I've done, so if something else is missing, I haven't done a very good job at it.
I assist a lot on the
Yeah, he handles
secretary
it.
side.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Yeah.
I was finna nominate you.
Did-
I thought this is where we nominate everybody in absentia, all the folks that aren't here.
Yeah, Mark Allison should have, and
New roles.
That's what we used to do.
Mark Allison and Danny should have been nominated.
That's what we used to do. You don't be there, you get nominated.
As junior economic board member, you now leapfrog me, and I go back to rookie status, so. He don't seem too excited about that.
I'm thrilled.
Well, I want to thank all of you for May's meeting and the craziness of May's meeting and rushing and trying to make sure we get everybody here and moving dates around. And so I just wanted to thank you all. We will be having meetings more as it pertains to that, as it moves forward. As it was mentioned that night, we'll be coming back before this board with requisitions and stuff in the future. So,
So as they make draws, we'll have to approve
Yeah.
those. Is that how that will work?
yeah,
And we'll get the information ahead of time.
just like we do for all the meetings. They'll
Will
submit
it-
it to me.
Will it work like at the bank, when we have a client that's doing a construction loan and they make a draw request, there'll be people that go out and make sure that the work's been done before we release the money, because a lot of it's infrastructure, right? So how will
Yeah.
it's all for underground infrastructure,
Yeah.
correct? Our money is.
Yeah, there will be a series of inspections done by our sewer department on the sewer lines and then streets, and I'm sure I will be out there a lot.
So we'll know
So,
for sure that,
yeah.
I mean, not that I'm questioning their integrity at all, I
Yeah.
just,
Yeah, there will be some checks and balances when it comes to requisitions. I'll check off on them and make sure that they look. They'll have to submit, I'm sure they'll have third-party engineers for all of that out there as well.
And
So-
our money will probably come first, right, as opposed to Metro's, our tax.
It could come at the same time. I mean, it just
There-
depends on the increment.
It could be same time. The plans that are submitted right now would be demolition of the entire of the entire mall except for Dillard's, which is staying, and then there's gonna be a remnant of J.C. Penney's for a little more of extended period of time, and then it will come down. My guess is the work that they would do in financing would probably all be kind of simultaneously done. Ms. Deering, it's my understanding, unless something has changed, that on the basis of what you talked about, is that Macy's will be the first phase of construction. But I do know that they're going to do demolition and infrastructure as a whole for the whole thing. What I don't know is with J.C. Penney's wanting to extend out their use of the property through a certain period of time, how that's going to affect the infrastructure being put in, because that's kind of right in the middle of it.
And then, I guess, is Dillard's within corporate city limits?
Mm-mm.
No,
It
that's
is
a
not.
metro property.
Yep.
And you gotta, it's gonna be, I mean, it could be several years before we honestly start hearing anything on all this, because of, they won't be asking for any payments until that tax increment comes in.
Right.
Above and beyond what it already currently is, so, I mean, it's not gonna happen until, structures probably start going up.
So, have we worked with Metro, and I'm sorry, we can have this offline if y'all want to, but have we worked with Metro about addressing the homeless people that are gonna be displaced because of all of the construction going on over there by the mall? Like it's,
Well,
not that,
I mean, demolition and reconstruction probably shouldn't impact the
Yeah.
homeless population because it's still in the same footprint of what's there.
well, I was hoping that we could work with Metro to alleviate some of that. That's what I was getting at.
Yeah,
And was trying to be more politically correct in asking.
we are working with Metro the best anyone can work with Metro.
Because I don't think they're not being very helpful.
Do I?
They're not being very helpful in addressing that situation. Okay. Noted.
That's all I had to say. So I want to thank y'all, and hopefully we'll have a meeting in hopefully soon, hopefully a couple of months or something if somebody submits an application.
Quick question structurally about Dillard's, and we may not know the answer to this. Is the infrastructure staying in place, or is it being demolished and they're rebuilding? Does anybody know that, or is that still being submitted by, I know there's a lot of moving parts to the plan.
That will be submitted, and I will send, Alex, we'll send you kind of what it's looking like, but my understanding, and what I don't understand, I have not dug into myself, is how the elevation changes are, like where Sears is, and you got a 20-foot wall and things of that nature, and I'm just not sure about that. Ms. Deering, a question about working with Metro. Working with Metro Development Office and their IDB was phenomenal. They really helped us through a lot, but we're trying to share in some responsibilities, and some are more willing to share than others.
Make a motion to adjourn the meeting. All those in favor?